And that was a report talking about unclaimed dividends in the equities market, the capital market in general. Of course, the tenure for that was previously at 12 years, and now it's been shortened to just a year. That's 12 months. Now let's begin our conversation on the program as Abel Ezekiel joins me to take a look at this issue and others in the equities market for the week just ended. Thank you, Abel, for coming.
Good evening, Bolaji. Thank you.
The issue of unclaimed dividends, it seems to be one topic that has been moved to the back for a while. We've not been talking about it, and it seems to be a belated topic right now. What's your view on this issue?
Yes, we had, we've discussed about unclaimed on this program severally in the past, and that was under the previous tenure of Ms. Aruma Ote, when a proposal of bringing up a dividend trust, unclaimed dividend trust fund, where SEC wanted to be in charge of managing it. And I remember then at that time, a lot of shareholder association kicked against it. They claimed that SEC should not dabble into what ordinarily belonged to shareholders, that the money belonged to shareholders. Why should SEC now want to come and be managing it? So that issue raged on, and it was suspended, as it were, or it died in natural death. So now we are coming. Why are we now coming back to it? It's because of a new rule being proposed by SEC, intending or trying to reduce the time lag within which dividend is to be returned from 12 years to 12 months. And it's in the proposed amendment rule now that SEC is proposing. And that's why we are mentioning it, and it's really an issue that we cannot wish it away, because over the period, over the years, the reason or the reason behind unclaimed dividend warrant, unclaimed dividend had been coming up. There have been regular or a recurring issue that have been coming up over the years. So therefore, what we have seen now is not something new. And during that period of bank consolidation, there are a lot of new development that came into the system, where an individual will use close to 3,000 names to buy shares, buy in different names. Therefore, they never foresee, or they never knew that as time goes on, going to the year ahead of them, by the time the company declares dividend, how will you be able to claim dividend that belong to about 3,000 fictitious names? So it became an issue. So, and that's what we are having it now. So the challenge as it is now is that unclaimed dividend warrant, it is a recurring issue that, as we speak, the proposal that SEC is coming up with is a very good development, and definitely it is a right step in the right direction, because I can categorically tell you some of the registrars or some of these companies or the registrars, they had actually been having access to free fund, having access to some money that ordinarily is supposed to belong to the shareholder. So it's like a free fund that they can be trading without interest, because if it is declared, becomes a kind of a liability on the neck of the company, and at the end of the day, registrars are bound to pay those dividends. But at that point, definitely they cannot pay interest on those funds. So definitely, before you know it, becomes a free fund to the registrars.
I'd just like you to hold the thought for a few minutes. And they told that Larry Lassisi, correspondent at the INEC office in Abuja, is standing by as we get some updates from him in relation to what's going on at that place, in terms of what we should expect from the Professor Tari Jaga-led meeting with other resident commissioners at the INEC office.
Well, thank you, Bolaji. We're still here in the media center, waiting for the chairman of the commission to arrive. I can tell you that right now the meeting with the resident electoral commissioners just ended, and the commissioners are just leaving the hall. I understand right now the next meeting will now be with the management team of the commission, which is made up of the commissioners, the national commissioners, and the chairman of the commission. All they've been having thus far are consultative meetings. They've met with the political parties They've met with the civil society organizations, and they've also spoken with the resident electoral commission. So that rounds up the consultations. It's now time for a decision. The commission will take a decision, and then they will come here to announce that decision. We're not sure how long this last meeting would take. We're hearing maybe in the next 20-30 minutes, but nothing is certain for now. But we'll still be here. Everyone is still here waiting. So back to you, Bolaji.
Okay, thank you, Larry. Larry, they're trying to brief us about what's going on at the INEC headquarters in Abuja, where the meeting is still ongoing. It seems that it's going to be a long wait for the journalists who are at the INEC headquarters in Abuja. Larry actually stated that there will be a meeting with the management team in terms of the commissioners now, and that means that we may have to wait a bit more to know what is going on or what the decision will be about whether or not the elections will be postponed by the speculated 6 weeks. Okay, back to here, and let's go back to the capital market in terms of what actually happened during the week. And of course, we've been talking about unclaimed dividend. Ibo, thank you for still sticking around with us. Now let's move over now very quickly to the week just ended. It seems that despite the losses recorded on Thursday and Friday, the market still was able to stay afloat and wasn't drowned in sell pressures, profit taking. What do you think happened?
Yes, we had about 3 days of kind of bulls and 2 days, which ordinarily is which is expected from Thursday and Friday. The market closed negative, but the week to date we had about 1.43, which we had highlighted, and this scenario had been repeating itself for almost 3 consecutive weeks now. And fortunately, as at end of January or thereabout, we were having about 70. The market was returning minus 17% negative. Now, but with the kind of a new optimism that is, reflecting in the market now, it has reduced to about 13% negative as we speak. So, which is a good development. And like you were asking that what really happened. Most of high cap, company actually, took part in price appreciation. Some of which is WAPCO, then Dangote Cement, even NBL took part, especially on Tuesday. NBL and Dangote Cement actually, assisted the market in moving up, reasonably. So it's we just hope and pray that this kind of optimism, continue. And if you remember, within the week too, some of these companies, Nigerian Brewery, even Zenith Bank, they sent a report to Stock Exchange that they want to have a board meeting, preparatory toward declaring their dividend or whatever, or dividend. That's a corporate action, as it were. Anytime from now, even 40 oil, all of So these are the signs, of that will be coming to the market as the week goes by. So if not for the heightened system, macroeconomic or what's it called, political system that we are seeing, ordinarily, as we speak, the market is supposed to experience some element of stability. But at the same time, there's something like ETF, exchange traded fund, actually had been, the activities there is already going up, because within the week we have about 114,000 units of, shares traded, value at over 2 million naira, as against last week, which was just a patchy, sum like that.
I'm afraid our time is up there. Okay. Abel, thank you for those analyses. We hope that the market for the week we'll be going into will be positive. We're all looking forward to see a recovery, very quick recovery for the capital market. And just to let our viewers know that we're still expecting to join the professor, that's INEC board professor Atairu Jaga, as he talks to us Nigerians and the international community about whether or not the February 14th and 28th general elections we were shifted, like speculated, by 6 weeks. Earlier on, we heard Larry Lassie saying that there's going to be another meeting with the commissioners. So the journalists who are waiting at the INEC headquarters may have to wait a bit more to know what decision will be taken by Professor Atari Jaga. Okay, we'll keep you posted on what actually happens at that meeting. And that is where we'll draw the curtain on the capital market. Thank you so much for watching. We do appreciate your time with us. I am Bolaji Akinwale.